Hi, I'm Sadie.
And I'm Holly, and we're going to be going through a 20-minute workout that is going to get you mobilized, it's going to work your core, it's going to have moments where you're getting your heart rate up, but we didn't want it to be intimidating, and it's something that you can do anywhere.
So for me, it's really important in the morning that the first thing I do is set myself an intention. I create an atmosphere, and I can easily do that if I light some incense or a candle.
And it's nice as well if you're thinking about why you're about to exercise. So you're thinking, Sadie was saying about the intention, it's about, you know, you're here to do something really good for your body, you're here to be strong, you're here to be energized. So it's kind of good to have your head in those thoughts before you start.
It's nice to light a candle or some incense. And it's quite good to meditate with a candle sometimes, just focusing on it. Or you can just close your eyes, do some meditation, set yourself a positive affirmation like I am enough or I am peace. And just slow, deep breathing, just very simply breathing in and out, inhaling and exhaling. And this can create an amazing sense of calm, an amazing sense of peace. Just giving you that space so you can go out into the world and enjoy your day. So once you've been able to create some calm and some peace, we kind of just do some very gentle Sufi rolls, which is just about flexing the spine. So just going forwards, back.
You inhale as you come forwards and you exhale on the way back.
So simple, but so engaging.
The other direction.
And for me, when I've had a lot of back pain, it's very important to warm up slowly and just get the mobility of my spine as mobile as possible, so that I can then do kind of more dynamic exercise afterwards, but always warm up. So we wanted to combine some different exercises, some Pilates, some yoga, and some other forms of getting fit. So we start with yoga, and these 4 exercises are designed to help people that have bad backs and are very simple and very precise. But by doing these exercises, I really do believe it could help with your core strength, and if you have any back problems, definitely help me. So it starts with just a simple child pose, and just putting your hands in front of you and your head on the floor and kneeling. You're lengthening your spine.
So Sadie's getting into a child's pose, and everyone's going to be different and have different flexibility, so you might not be able to get your head on the floor, and in which case you could either put a block, or you could make 2 fists and put your forehead on your fists on the floor. You might not be able to get your heels to your bum, but that's the aim. So you're really stretching out this whole area of your spine. And then we're going to go into the second one, Sadie. So if you come into a nice supported bridge.
So when I also had the back problem last year, this really helped with any back problem that I was getting, and it just kind of settles everything down and aligns everything.
And it's opening up the vertebrae, and again, you know, Sadie's up on the high end of the brick, so you can, let's demo with it on a lower setting, so you can be down like that if that's more comfortable for you. So this is just kind of just getting a nice realigning and just opening things up before we get into the good stuff. All right, so Sadie, let's go into the next one. So you've probably seen a downward facing dog. This is awesome for stretching out the hamstrings. It's great for opening up in the shoulders. Sadie's going to be drawing her belly in and engaging her core and just getting that stretch. And you don't have to be static. You can move around, you can paddle the feet. Everyone's going to be in a different place, so that's okay. It might not look exactly the same as this, depending on your height. It might be a bit wider or shorter, but this is the main pose.
And it's, you know, if you're hypermobile or taller or shorter, everyone's downward dog is different, so don't compare yourself to other people.
And then coming into the last one, you're going to come into a pigeon pose. So this is really going to stretch out the glutes. Sadie, go into the full pose for us. So if you're quite flexible, you can come all the way down and you're resting your forehead on the floor. Don't ever work in pain, obviously. Only go to where you feel is right for you. You don't have to go all the way down. You can be up, resting on your fingertips and having your head off the floor. Okay, so we're moving on to the Pilates inspired section, and this is really going to be great for strengthening your core and your back. So if you've got back problems, this is really going to be great for you. You can use a Pilates ball, really inexpensive. If you don't have a Pilates ball, you can just use a cushion instead. Okay, so we're going to start on our backs. So coming onto your back, taking your legs into a tabletop position, so your shins are 90 degrees. You're going to place the ball onto your thighs. Press your back into the floor and draw your navel in towards your spine. That's where it wants to stay. And then pressing and keeping your hands glued, we're going to take one hand and the same leg away. Inhale as you come in. Exhale as you take the opposite arm away. We're going to do 10 repetitions in total, so that's just 2, 3. Nice and slow. You're going to feel this in your core. You want to try and keep your back glued to the floor. Inhale as you reach, exhale as you come in. Good. Inhale, exhale. Keep it going. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Never work through pain. If your back hurts, then come out of this one. We're going to do one more. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Rest there. Place your feet down on the floor. Take the ball or your cushion and place it in between your knees. Place your hands down by your side and squeeze the ball or the cushion with your knees. So we're going to activate the inner thighs. From here, press into the heels of your feet, pushing your hips up to the sky, coming up into a bridge, and then coming down. Press all the way up, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the knees, and come down. All the way up and down. Let's try and keep your bellies drawing in, navel to spine. Good, keep that active. Even though you're working and strengthening your glutes. Pressing all the way up and down. Good, we're doing 10 repetitions here. Up and down we come. Really activating through the feet, grounding through the feet. Feeling the legs, can you feel those, Sadie?
Yeah.
Feel those thighs and glutes working. 3 more here.
Working.
Good, 3, 2 more. Remember to breathe, don't hold on to your breath. 2. Good, 1 more. And then coming all the way down. Good, so you can get rid of your ball or your cushion and come and lie on your front. So we're going to work all the way down your spine now. So you're going to reach forward with your arms. You're going to look down at the floor so your neck stays in line with your spine. Lift everything off the floor and then draw the arms straight back. Sweeping them forwards and sweep them back. So your arms and legs are raised. Everything is nice and straight. Nice and slowly. Sweeping forwards, and as you come back, you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. This is awesome for posture. Reaching back and forwards. Remembering to breathe. Good, keep this going. Really strengthening our spines. Got to look after our spines. 1 more here. All the way back. And relax down. Come up onto all fours. Shoulders are stacked over your wrists. And here you don't want to let your back arch. You want to keep your navel drawing in and have a neutral spine. So we're taking the opposite arm, we'll start with the right arm and left leg, lifting them up, hold, and then the elbow and the knee come to touch underneath you, sucking in the belly. Inhale as you reach the arm and leg, exhale as the knee comes to the elbow, reaching and then coming in. Good, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Again, we're really focusing our attention on our core and our back muscles, really focusing our mind into the muscles that we're working. Good. We're going to do 2 more here. Inhale, reaching. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, reach. and exhale, placing the hand and the knee back down. Other side.
Oh.
You okay?
Yes.
We're getting warm already. It doesn't look like we're doing much, but we are, trust me. Okay, so reach the other arm up, opposite leg. Good, try not to arch the spine, elbow to knee touches. Inhale as we reach, exhale as we touch. And if you're wobbling around, totally fine. Don't worry, your body is just switching on its muscles, getting stronger. And every time you repeat these, they will become easier. Good. Remembering to use your breath, thinking about that intention we set at the beginning. Are you feeling strong? Good. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. 2 more.
Oh, getting very worked out now.
1 more.
This is good. Feel the burn.
Good. And if you want to push back into a child's pose, take a rest. Child's pose is always a nice place just to catch your breath. Okay, so now we're going to go into the resistant band section. Let's really fire up the glutes and thighs and get your heart rate up. So we're going to place it above the knees. I'm going to start off going into a squat. Feet shoulder width apart. Down we go. Sit down to an imaginary chair. You want to sit that butt right back. Keep the navel drawing into the spine. Inhale as you go down. Exhale up. Squeeze those knees out into the band. 1 more. Good. And then from here, we're going into a tap back. So we're going to bend both knees and we're going to press our right leg. We're going to go back and in. That's it. Back. Good. Back. Really press back. Back. Good. Change sides. Back. 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 Good. 1 more. And then we're going to go standing up into our crab walk. So sit down into a half squat and over we go. Keep the resistance against the band the whole time. Back nice and straight, chest lifted, back the other way.
Are these different resistances bands?
Yes.
You get harder and lighter ones?
Exactly. Your one's slightly easier, mine was slightly more advanced.
Of course.
No competition. Whew. And rest there. And then we're going to come onto all fours.
Could you just like have these on all day and walk around with them and you get a little bit of working out?
A bit silly, wouldn't you? Okay. It's like wearing those weights on your walk around with weights. Okay, so lifting the leg up into a fire hydrant. We lift the knee, squeeze the glute. Lift that right knee high, squeezing into your right butt cheek. Tummy drawing in, keep it engaged. Change sides. Lift. Trying to look down as well, keeping alignment as you lift up nice and high, or as high as you can. 1 more, and rest. Okay, so this is the high intensity section. We're gonna get your heart rate up right now. Ready?
I find this bit the hardest.
Okay, that's okay. That's why we had variety in there, so there's a bit of everything, okay. So you can, it's good for everybody. So, are we ready?
Yep.
So we're gonna be doing 20 seconds of each exercise with 10 seconds rest. Ready?
Yes.
Let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna go down, and I'm gonna be jumping. Sadie is doing a slightly easier version. If you wanna join with me, go with the jump. If you wanna be with Sadie, Sadie's gonna be doing a slightly easier version of all of these. It's 20 seconds, not long, so you wanna really go as hard as you can. Good, we're nearly there. And rest. You've got 10 seconds rest. Taking some breaths, how was that?
Yeah, not too bad.
Right, let's get down onto the floor, because that's
it's more the fear of it than...
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it can feel a bit daunting. So we're going to be coming into a mountain climber. I'm going to be going for it here. Bring the knees in, off we go. And Sadie's going to be doing slightly less intensity. Knees in, nice and fast. Good. Remembering to breathe as we do so. Nice. Nearly there, and rest. 10 seconds. 10 seconds goes pretty quickly. We're gonna be standing back up, Sadie. How you doing?
Yeah, doing well.
Okay, well done.
Enjoyable, it's fun.
Yeah.
Should be fun, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Let's go again. Now, down to a squat. You bring the knee up. I'm gonna add a little pop. So, again, adding in a jump makes it slightly more difficult. It's only 20 seconds. Heart rate is up. Getting hot in here. And rest. Good. Last one here. Back onto all fours. Say you're tapping your leg. I'm going to jump. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. So this is a plank jack. Really strong in the arms. You're really working your core. Breathing here. You're nearly there. 3, 2, and rest there. Is that it? We're gonna do it again. Yay! Okay, up we come. Are we ready? Round 2. And then, Sadie's gonna come up onto her toes, and I'm gonna be jumping. If you wanna jump with me, it's gonna be a little bit harder, or you can stick with Sadie. So always options for exercise. And rest there. Come down onto the floor. We're going to be in a plank position. We're coming into a mountain climber. Okay, Sadie, off we go. And I'm going to be going nice and fast as I can. Or you can stick with Sadie. If you're new to this, it's nice just to feel out the exercises first. And rest there. Coming back up. Squat with a knee raise. So, down we come. Either hop with me and stay with Sadie. One more. Good. Back down. Plank position. Either tap your toe to the side or jump. And go. And rest there. Well done. Good job, well done, awesome. All right, so now we've got our heart rates up. We've worked pretty much every muscle in the body. And now is the reward. We've got those endorphins going, feeling pretty good. And now we're gonna stretch out. So we're gonna start off in a puppy dog stretch. It's really important to stretch out afterwards. Let's get the heart rate down.
Good.
Does that feel good? So we're really opening up. I'll just show on Sadie. So Sadie, lift your butt up for me, right up into the air. So a lot of, and then come down into the puppy dog. Lovely. So on this one, it's like a downward facing dog that we did at the beginning, but a little bit more gentle. So we're not stretching out the hamstrings quite yet. We're getting into the shoulders. And if you are often sat at a desk and you have rounded shoulders, that can be, there can be a lot of tightness. So this is awesome for great, good posture. That feels good, right? Mm-hmm. Perfect. So you want to hold this for at least 30 seconds. So just enjoy these stretches. Good. And then we're going to come into a spinal twist. So lying on your back, taking your arms out to the side, lifting the knees up and taking them over. Good. Looking over to your opposite fingers, gently pulling on your knee. Trying to keep your shoulder down onto the floor. Lift up. Over to the other side. And then coming up. So you want to take some nice deep breaths whilst you're doing these stretches. So now, if you have a wall, you can go against a wall and take your legs up the wall. Your bum as close to the wall as you can while keeping your legs straight. If your legs aren't straight, then you just take your bum a little bit further away. So I'm going to pretend to be Sadie's wall. She's quite flexible, so she can get a nice right angle. Lovely, your back is nice and flat. And here you can really relax into the stretches, taking in some nice, deep breaths and just being thankful for the workout you just did.
That was really good.
It was really good. And then you're going to come into a figure of 4 stretch. So again, I'm going to be your wall. So just cross the ankle over the knee. And you press into the wall with your foot.
And what's this doing?
So you're going to feel that stretch into the glute, which is a muscle that we worked a lot today. So you can stretch that out. And the other side for me, Sadie. Good. And if you didn't have a wall, and you're going to do this yourself, you just hold behind the thigh. Feeling good?
Yeah.
You can stay here for another 10 minutes.
So I feel like we did the beginning bit, we did the yoga, the Pilates, the band.
Yeah, take you on a journey.
On a nice journey.
Yeah, all in 20 minutes.
And then what? And I just end up relaxing like this.
Yeah, and I'll come back and get her.